it's me, sitting alone at the beginning of my stream. Oh yeah! What's up, everyone? It's your favorite streamer and content creator, Evantrick, back at it again. I know it's been a while since I've done a Saturday stream, but yeah, here I am. We're living, and oh yeah. Let me get the music turned down just a touch here. Turn it down to 22 or so. 22 decibels. 22.1 looks good. We're doing a driving thing today. We're just driving. We're going. That's the plan. We're gonna do long drive. Drive long. Drive fast. Drive good. Yes. I still need to get my light fixed, as you can tell. Right now I've got, well, I guess I could turn on that light. Doesn't put me in the most flattering of lights, but you know, it's a harsh white, so it's one of those things where it's like, it works. Yeah. Dressed to impress, playing the long drive. That's what we're doing. Yep. I'm living, laughing, loving, and driving. It's been a while, I'll be honest, since we've really done much. And I wasn't expecting. I decided, you know what, I'm going live today. That's basically what I decided. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get things switched over. This is probably going to be a more relaxed one, honestly. Long drive. Come on. Switch over. I've gone 263 kilometers. That's cool. That's what? Just over 20 miles or something like that? What am I saying? No? I don't know. No clue. Anyway, I needed to stop getting distracted. There's news. I didn't read the... Huh. Fixed items in crates disappearing with them and reappearing later with breaking them. Huh? I don't know. Anyway. It's time to continue. We're continuing. We're loading in. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah. Hold on. I've got something that I've forgotten to do. I forgot that we had the music on in the car. I completely forgot that we had the music on in the car. Give me a second here, so I'm gonna turn off the just turn that off real quick and it'll be great. Yes. Hold on. Here we go. Oh yeah. Well, old Bessie went out to pasture this last year. It was a sad day to see a good cow go down. As always. Come on, can I stop fighting with things here? There we go. Oh yeah. Tumbleweed would by. I'll probably just stream for like 3 days. 3 days. Yeah, 3 days! Nah, I'll probably stream for about 3 hours today, and it'll be great. And then we'll put it up on the YouTube. I need to do some more, what am I thinking? I need to do more... Brain? Can you work for like 5 seconds? Just 5. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off. I turned it up one more notch, now off. I'll just sit in the dark, it'll be fine. I think we got done looking around here and finding absolutely nothing. I forgot that we just got a cigarette in my mouth. Wait, what? This isn't nothing. Hold on. Can I pick up the... Let me... Is it F? Oh, it's F. I've forgotten the controls already. Where's my back door? Why is it on the ground? Huh? Why is my back door... Why is my trunk on the ground? And a hubcap. Man, I was taking real good care of this car. I mean, it's big, nice and shiny, and like, I got a couple green doors, which I'll have to fix at some point, but I mean, I wanted the doors to be kind of dark green anyway, but I'm picking up the... No, come on. Eat. Food in the back. What does this say? Huh. Oh, there's just a piece of railroad. Okay, there's just a section of railroad tie in the in the fridge, you know, just as one does. Yeah, we've got a house to loot here. We're looting. We're 200 something, aren't we? Like kilometers in this. Up against the wall over there. Man, I'm strong. When did that happen? When did I become strong? Also, there's just a... I don't know how they did this, but they've got a car that I... Hey, sir, you can't park there. Oh, and there's stuff in this fridge, too. And on top of this fridge as well. What's in this? Diesel? Ah, yes. I love keeping my bottles of diesel in the fridge. It would have been funny if it blew up. It would have been so funny if it blew up, but it did not. No, my meat. Man, this song is perfect for... I just threw my meat across the room. I'm so sorry. Will you ever forgive me? My block of pork side, probably. Could be ribs, could be... It's just a block of meat. I love me my block of meat. Hold on. There's just a pistol there. I am American, and I have found a gun. It even has two bullets in it. Heck yeah. I think I found a bunch of different guns, didn't I? Well, that's just another one. Oh man, I need to give my, Can I put this in there? No, it's too big. Oh. Need to give my glove box some love. Ah, I see. I have 2 pistols now. Oh, I need those shotgun shells. Give me those. Keep them in the truck, thank you. I don't have a shotgun yet, but... You know, things can change. Things can change all the time. Another railroad tie. Like, are they trying to keep the The refrigerator's in place? It's not working very well. Hey, rabbit. You want to die? I know you want to die. See? Told you. Told you you wanted to die. This fuel tank's empty. We could get a, trailer. We don't really need a trailer. We don't need the extra weight, really. This is the perfect road trip song. I had the parking brake on, I forgot. Heck yeah, driving down the road in a katana. Yes, in a katana. Not with a katana, in a katana. Yes. Heck yeah. I can't see anything. Sick drift, buddy. I wasn't paying attention to my own speed. But that's fine. We don't pay attention to speed. Who are we speeding? I'm gonna go about 100 kilometers an hour. Just about 100. Should work pretty well. Whoa, unless I just all of a sudden decide that's what I'm doing now. Alright. Why did you turn around? I mean. Surprised I found this station. Like, this station's just... Heck yeah. Right, we've been looking around for green paint because we want to make all the, like, hatches. The main body I want to keep black, but I want to make, like, the hatches and doors this green. I think it'll look pretty. Why is it dark here? Like there's just a shadow for some reason. I'm going 120. I forgot that light taps of the steering wheel are what gives me... Oh no, we've only got 180 this round. I guess it does count up the whole, like, everything that you do. Looks like there's another building up here, though. May as well stop and see if they got some gas. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas. Was that just a section of road clipping through the... come on. It's just a section of road clipping through the distance. Alright, well. I got plenty of speed. I should be able to get up this hill pretty easy. Unless I've got just that much weight. I was going 120 kilometers an hour. Yeah. Because that's what my speedometer reads in. It's not in freedom units, it's in kilometers an hour. Man, this is a short car. And I'm still going 120, so dang. Just chuff it along. Oh, my high beams are still on. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. We don't... Doesn't matter when we've got... Oh, I forgot that my fuel tank is basically full. I completely forgot that. Oh, almost made roadkill, but it dodged. I've actually got 3 pistols. Oh boy. Oh, we got him. My BB gun. Oh, we're starting to slow down a little bit coming up this hill. Understandable, especially when you've got a, if this is a manual transmission car, the clutch will start slipping in higher gears. Oh, that, however, is a place that we can stop at. It's a gas station. Oh yeah, gas station. And there's already a man. You shall meet my blade. Yes. Yo, what's up, dude? He's just standing there, and then all of a sudden, he's like, I feel the disturbance of the force. Anything good? Sunglasses. Okay. That helps me a lot. Gas! Oh yeah, we got gas, boys and gals. Gas, we got gas. We got gas. I forgot to turn off my ignition. Dun, dun, dun. And my tank's on this side of the car. Fill the gas. We don't need another jerry can. We've got plenty of them already. They're mostly filled with water, but we'll just top off with gas because, you know, gas is amazing. Oh, I see. It is one of those inflatable companions in there. Ah. I think that's about it, all that we can get from here, though. Don't you love it when you turn on your parking brake, forget, and then, whoa. That was the stock of a weapon. Can I grab it? Can I grab the weapon? It's a is it a nope, hold on. It's got 30 in it, but I can't grab it because it's in the ground. Come on. It's an AK. I could use that. I only have a... Oh, I do have a shotgun. When did that happen? Well, it apparently had 1 bullet in it. Well. we just... It's down. Thank you. And that one, down. We're driving along with the windows down. Oh yeah. This is fine. We are driving along, singing a song on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. Except we're in the desert, not the sea. Driving along merrily. Ah, yes. We drive. You know, as one does. I don't care if we do a little bit of off-road, as long as we don't hit no rock, you know. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Man, that'd be a reference for an older audience. I think that character was mostly in the... Oh dear. We're still accelerating. We're going 140 and accelerating. We were going 140 and accelerating, now we're going 120. Which is fine, I'd rather be going 120. Maybe that's what I need to do, you know. Except I don't have a digital. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Basically, over the last week and a half, I've been thinking about like developing my own car. Right? This is just something random that popped into mind, and I've been excited about it for way too long, honestly. For those of you that don't know, I've got basically a half an hour drive every day. Oh, we've got an ad starting soon. Sorry for people watching the stream. But, yeah, I've got a half an hour drive. A little bit more than that sometimes. Every day. Not every day. But, to get to work. To and from work. Stopping right here. Oh. I can just hop out the window. That's fun. Where's the man? I hear him. Hey, dude, I need to come in and turn on your light so I can see where you are.
This is fun. Run, little...
Bro. Bro literally was hopping around just in here like, this is fun. Bro, there's no light for the interior. Why is there no light for the interior, just the exterior? That sucks, dude. Oh, hey, look at that. I found a light for the exterior. 100% diesel. Oh, it's about to be daytime anyway. Hold on. Yeet. Rotate. Rotate. Potate. There's our light for the interior. Oh, a flashlight. Yo! I got a flashlight. Bro, I finally got a flash. Oh, I should probably go ahead and hop in and turn off the ignition, you know. I'm also going to... I'm gonna put away the BB gun, since I've got the shotgun right now, and we will give me a flashlight so that I can actually see when I need to see, you know? That'd be helpful. Ooh. I was thinking about doing all white walls, wasn't I? I think white walls would look really good on this truck. Or this car. Here. Are they the right size, though? That's the question now. I think these white walls are slightly bigger, but they do fit on the, they don't exactly fit the, they fit on the hub, but they don't fit on the, like, in the, sorry. Yeah, they fit on the hub, they just don't fit in the well, I guess. I mean, there could be. Oh, a whole bunch of those cool dude octopus. This is so much easier. Just drop things into the cab through the window, you know? Just so much easier. Hopefully having one wheel that's bigger than everything else doesn't affect my driving ability too much. Empty, and that's blue, so we don't want blue. Hold on. Can we attach these to the roof? Because if we can attach these to, like, the roof out sideways, right? That would have been so handy. But I don't think I can. Well, I guess here's the test. Oh, it stayed on. Cool. Stayed on the exact same spot, too. We'll just put them out the side. Like this, you know? And if we get a third one, we can put one going backwards, and then we'll have light everywhere, and we won't have to worry about, like, only having the light in the one direction. Here we go. We've got lights for days. Presumably for days. Dang, is it, like, did that tank my acceleration, or are we going uphill? Oh, we're going uphill. Pretty decently steep, too. That's alright. We're on some good roads, so it should be... What in the world is that? It's probably like a jet trail, you know? But, like... It's the highway of heaven, you know. Every roadster's dream is to get on that highway. Man, I can't tell if it slowed us that much, like down that by that much or not. Yeah, we're driving. Anyway, like I said, I've got like a half an hour to of driving that I do every day to get to and from work. Roughly, it's closer to 40 minutes, but you know, that's what I get for living in a rural town. I'm going to a different rural town to work in a factory, but but yeah. Well, along those times, I'll like start thinking, and at one point, I got thinking on like the aesthetics of all the cars that were driving by me, and I just like realized that I don't particularly like the modern form of car. They all look for the most part the same, and I mean that's something that you'll run into with cars and trucks anyway. Because it's all like the category of vehicle will look somewhat similar. But I noticed that like looking at a like a 2025 Ford next to a 2025 Chevy pickup truck, both like you know, their base model pickup truck, they look exactly the same minus headlights, and that's basically it. I miss when cars, instead of, you know, pumping out basically the same design each year with a different model name and with like slightly different headlights, there would be like one model has one specific very detailed look, and then the next model is completely different, but still within the, you know, the basic shape of the car. And I miss that. I know I'm only, you know, I'm only in my 20s, but so I haven't been around long enough to have lived through the rise and fall of the car industry, I guess. I guess the rise and fall of the creativity of the car industry. And it makes sense when you think about it, because like the best way to sell a car is to either make it super expensive and a luxury item, or to appeal to as many people as you can. And so of course everything's going to get rounded out and smoothed over, and like, you know, they'll stop focusing so much on the actual capabilities of the car, and more, or rather not capabilities, but the actual aesthetics of the car, and rather the capabilities, I guess. And maybe more design went into engines than into yeah, maybe more design, more like research and development went into like making engines better than making your car look good, which is also understandable, because in the long term, a car is just an item that can get you to one place from one place to the other, and preferably do it fairly reliably. What is that? Hold on. Oh no, they moved. Yeah, they moved. That sucks. 42.5 cents per gallon? Man, I'd love to have that price. That'd be an insanely good price. In this economy, like 42.5 cents per gallon. What is that? I'm gonna run out there and I'm gonna regret it, aren't I? Probably, because it's gonna be like way too far away, and then oh well. Was ist das? I don't know. Well, it doesn't seem too far away. What is it? It's just like a grave? I mean, it would... It's not a bad place to put a grave if you're thinking, like, the grave is where the soul of the person that died is resting. What does it say? Does it say anything? Nope. Just a grave. Well, I guess I'm going back to my car. Where was it? It's over there. It's sitting over there. I can see it. Anyway, back to ranting and raving about modern cars. I don't particularly like them. I like the aesthetics anyway, right? I prefer the aesthetics of older cars. I like the Thunderbirds from the 60s and the Ecoliners and like, I'll be honest, one of my dreams cars has always been the Ford Model T. I just want a Model T, just to have it, you know. I think it'd be amazing to have. There wasn't really a whole lot there, so I'll just keep going. I think I got a chocolate bar out of that. But yeah. So I've been, like, I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, I can draw relatively well, and I've got a relatively mechanical mind. So I could just design my own car. Right? Just smash together a whole bunch of traits that I like about older cars and get my own car. Design out of it anyway. At some point, I would love to make it. But that's a long time down the road because I've got to figure out so many things. So many things. I'd have to I've got the basic like body style down. And I want it to be probably rear wheel drive, maybe 4-wheel. I'm not certain yet. But definitely rear wheel. Just out of design habit mostly. What? Oh, what was I saying? But yeah, I've designed this car in my head, and I've got it drawn out on a piece of paper. Right now I'm kind of messing with scale a little bit, but I think it mashes together a lot of, like I said, a lot of design elements that I like from older cars, whether that's from the 20s or the, I don't know, I mean not the 2020s, but the 1920s. Or, oh, I'm dehydrating. Also, I should probably stop before I hop out, huh? Ah, yes. Just stop at the side of the road, you know. There we go. Water. Who's got the water? Also, I should probably check my fluids, huh? You got the water? Are you the water? You are the water. Hey! Heck yeah. We're drinking. How'd you wind up over here? What? Must have rolled or something. I'm surprised they're still on here. I think I'll just put them in the cab for now because they keep moving. Anyway, I've got this car design that I put, I went with like the circular, in design. I could go grab the paper real quick that I've got it drawn out on, but I've put it in, I've got like the circular, headlights, right? Two of them right next to each other, one's high beam, one's low beam. In a more rounded, like, headlight fixture, I guess. And then I've got, design-wise for, like, the front grille, I've got that somewhat similar to, like, older trucks, especially in, like, the 20s, and I guess cars of the 20s as well, where they were putting the radiator, basically it was, like, the tombstone-style radiator, I guess, is what you could call it. I've got that kind of shape going on there in the middle. And then I need to figure out what mirrors style I want to go with. But then I've got like, hello rocks. It's a good thing I'm only going 80 because I can see. Also, my handling hasn't changed much since I added that one larger wheel. It might have actually stabled out a little bit, but I'm not going like 120 kilometers an hour right now, so that could just be me. Yeah, I've got like the tombstone style radiator. I've got like the tail of like the 60s you would think of, the 60s, 70s, right in that era rather, where it kind of comes up like a fin, but it's not exactly a fin, because it's not like just flat. But it's that type of style. And then I've got circular rear lights as well, where they kind of come out of the car in like a tube, and then they've got like a dome over the end of them. If you know what I'm talking about, like that is an apt descriptor of it, but if you have no clue what I'm talking about, that probably sounds like just random gibberish. I'll probably just go grab the paper, honestly, here in a moment. Next time that we stop, I'll grab the paper, and then I can just go through and show you what I've designed out. But, yeah. Until then, we'll keep driving, and I'll keep trying to describe this thing. I've got a couple, like, ridges that I've added to the car, right? I think it's got some interesting body work on it, specifically in the sides. That looks pretty nice, in my opinion. Of course, I designed it, so I've got a large bias, but yeah. It's not your standard car, and I showed it to one of my buddies, and he said it looked like a car from The Incredibles. Which is fair enough. I mean, if that's where you draw a correlation to, because the human brain likes to categorize things and draw lines to various different things, connecting the dots. Which reminds me, I haven't done a connect the dots in so long. I want to do a connect the dots now, gosh dang it. Not one of those that's got like 10 dots and it fills out a picture. I want to do one of those that's like 250 dots or more, like 1,000 dots maybe, that like does a whole scene rather than just like one simple picture, you know? I think that could be fun. And then coloring in that drawing would be cool. Would be kind of cool as well. Whoa! We got a garage. Where am I? Where am I? There, there. Here we are. Give me... Set it up on top here. Lights. Interior and exterior. Lovely. Heck yeah. And now, we get to figure out what's good and what's not. There's a bunch of toilets in here. And I mean a bunch of toilets in here. Oh. Empty. I just spilled a bucket of something somewhere. Oil. That's gray paint. I'm looking for green paint. Is that kind of the... That's kind of the bumper style I'm going for, as well. It's a little bit different, but like... the bumper style I've got going for my, that I've got designing in my car, I guess. Is it the right bumper? Maybe for the front. How about the rear? Oh yeah. That is. I think so. I think we've got our replacement bumper. Heck yeah. That's perfect. Now the only thing that I've gotta clean up is the oh no, I've taken off the door. The only thing I've got to clean up is the oh, another white wall. Nice. Yoink that real quick. I'll do front tires with white walls right now. Heck yeah. And I've got white walls on the front tires. That'll be great. I like the, as you can tell, I like old things. And it's one of the old things that I like is white walls. Another flashlight. Orange paint. Maybe I just need to like clear this place out and just like categorize things. So like car parts. And we can just figure out what's... Or maybe just aesthetic parts. We'll just divide it into car parts, and then car parts are going to be divided into, like, aesthetic versus functional parts. And then maybe containers and random junk. So, like, this container of nothing can go there with the barrel. Toilet. This empty barrel. And then we'll, of course, take all the food. Why would we leave that? I don't know what that is. Maybe a windshield? Looks like it might be a windshield or like a glass or something, because you can kind of see through it, right? So that's probably like a car part. Hold on. Put it over here with the aesthetic parts. Okay, it's a tumbleweed. I thought there was a guy walking there for a moment. I'm like, oh. Don't steal my car. No, my car. It's my car. I'm probably putting too much effort into this. this is fine. It gives me more time to talk about random things. I'm kind of going for like the big, the older style bumper as well, where it's more rounded. That's a white wall. If there's cleaner in here, I'll see about cleaning it up, but if there's no cleaner in here, well, I won't be doing that then. Headlight. You know, it's kind of odd that I'm on a long drive and I've decided, you know what? I'm gonna clean. I have troubles deciding to clean my house, but I can clean on the long drive. Wait a second. Bleh. There's gas in this bottle. Heck yeah. See the— oh, my door's been open this entire time. We'll close the gas tank. Oops. You know, if I can find some of those, orange paint. We'll put that with random jump. Actually, we'll put it right in the toilet. Oh. This is a radiator. What does my radiator look like? Looks like I could replace it with this. That's what it looks like. It's not gonna be quite the same. Yeah, it doesn't quite line up. It's a little bit larger, but I think it should work. Hold on. Let me open that. It's not gonna work because it's not even letting me open it. Well, fine. I will keep this one in here then. Screw you, new radiator that doesn't work. We don't need you anyway. So I just looked over and I'm noticing that the car's sitting like this because I guess it's actually tilting this way, but it's it's just sitting like that because I've got the bigger tires in the front. It just amused me. I've been bemused. Oh. Croissant. Of course, we're putting that in the cab. Okay, once I get done looting this place, I'll definitely grab that. Paper and bring it in to show. So I like the design. I like it a lot. But like I said, I'm also biased. Maybe I should put the truck or vehicle closer. Maybe. Just a maybe. We're long driving it. Hold on. Ooh, shotgun shells. I've got a shotgun. I could use those. A level. That works? Whoa. Hold on. That's crazy. I mean, it doesn't, like... Can I level it out in my hand? That's the question now. I'm so good at this game. Yeet! The game of level... Oh. We'll just move the whole fridge. You know, as one does. You just pick up a fridge and move it by the door. You know. Don't fall over on me. That's not allowed. Because I'm opening you to get this free meat. I'm sure it's like cured meat, like cured bacon or something. So it's perfectly floating cookies. Give me the cookie. We're at so much food now. It's crazy. But yeah, another thing, like, very obvious about my my car design is, not in this game, but yeah, is that it's got the old, split windshield. You know, where it's got, like, the two different glasses, and then it's got the bar down the middle. Personally, I like that style. I mean, it's not for everyone. What in the world is this? It's a dial. Huh? It's like a... wait a second. It's like one of those dials for... Is that one of the dials for, like, planes and such, where it tells you the level of the road? That's crazy. Or the level of your load. Either way. Shotgun shells. Yeah, I think it's one of those level dials. It's interesting. That's an engine. Probably a two-stroke. We'll put it right here. Canister of gas. Anyone? Propane, probably. And propane accessories. I guess it could be acetylene or any number of other. Bro, I can't. Yeet. I can't get this one out of my mouth, so I'm just running around with a cigarette butt in my mouth. Hold on. That's a cigarette. We don't need cigarettes. But we will grab this sausage. Yeah, it's got one of those split windshield. They were a lot more common on, like, larger trucks. Older, larger trucks, like the, you know, six-wheelers and that type of older truck. There's a couple different engines on this one. I cannot move this thing because of the engine that's on it. Jeez. Fine. I'll move the first radiator. It's a big ol' honkin', what? Inline? I think it's an inline. But it is at 90 degrees. So this is the way it would sit. This is for like a four-wheel or forward drive, front-wheel drive car. Or a four-wheel drive car, I guess, but mainly front-wheel. That's what I'm looking for. Give me that. No, get out of the desk and give me it. No. It's clipped into the desk. Give it to me. Come on. Gosh dang it. Well, whatever that had in it is no longer in it. No, give me that back. What's in this? Oh, it's a gas oil mixture. I'll put it over here with the drums of various different things. That's pure oil. I will also put it over here. Well, actually, I'll check my engine. I may need some oil. I'm not certain yet. Let's check. I could use 0.3 liters. Okay. But if I could get a couple of these, they can attach to the top of my car, and then whatever's in them. Oh. Let's see, this is this is an inline. Well, if this distributor is accurate, it's an inline 4. Oh, it's also got a carburetor. No, that's just an air cleaner. Never mind. That might be a carburetor, actually. It's definitely an air cleaner on top of something. But it's very rusty, and I don't think I will be using it. Thank you. I basically just know the basics of engines. I know what a distributor looks like. I know the difference between a carburetor and a fuel injected, which isn't too terribly hard to do. Dang it! It's just that olive green that I don't need. Is this a fire extinguisher? I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna put it there. That's a bag. I don't need a saddle bag from. So this is all random junk. Bucket can go over with the random junk. Another propane gas tank, volatile gas tank probably because it's got that red band on it. That's oil. Keyboard. More random junk basically. But yeah, what was I saying? Saying something. I guess most of my knowledge on engines comes from just opening the hood of my truck and like both reading the shoot, what am I talking about? Both reading the oh, hold on. That's more gas. But yeah, both reading the owner's manual and like just looking at it. Yo, my crazy bros. I don't know what was diesel. There's a bucket full of diesel. Why was there a bucket full of diesel? We can just put this on. We don't even have to swap the rim. We could just hold on. We may have to swap rims. Can I put this rim on there? Why can I not put you on there? It's because it's got a rim on it. It's got a heckin' hubcap on it already, and I didn't see the hubcap. Alright, there we go. Heck yeah. Now we just have one tiny wheel in the back. Hello, refrigerator. Hiding in the floor, sausage. Shame on you. You know you were destined to go into my pocket. Become my lunch later. Man, there's a bunch of these white wall tires. It'd be great if there was some oil. 2 liters of gas. Come on, like, we're just getting loaded up here. We're at 35 or 39 liters of gas. Like, dang. 100% alcohol. Oh yeah. It's only 7.7 liters of alcohol, but you know. I'm hungry. I should probably eat something the next. Like I said, I love me some bottles of diesel. Should probably eat the next thing that I find, is my interpretation of being hungry. That's just like a hatch. Random junk. Man, we've been here a whole day. It's a hubcap, or like a headlight assembly or something. What am I saying? Hubcap. Bumper. Bumper. Yeah, I'll definitely have to grab that design paper here in a moment. Oil. Diesel. That's a fire extinguisher or something. Maybe it's NOS and I don't know what I'm talking about. Random hub for much bigger tires than what I've got. I'm probably not going to... Oh, I've got to... Can I do it better while on a toilet? Is that what the whole thing about a toilet, having a toilet is? And instead of just standing there? The answer is yes. That's the whole thing about having a toilet. Well, anyway. I think I'll just leave that there and it'll be fine. Yo, cowboy hat. What hat do I have on right now? Oh, I've got the old, I just put it on right over it. Forget about taking off the other hat, like the newsboy style cap. Just put on the cowboy hat over it. Yes. This is true men. This is what true men do. Empty. Does not look like there's any cleaner in here. Another gas oil mixture. Little 3-cylinder. That's what I'm assuming anyway. I guess it could be a 6-cylinder. But it's like an old... I mean, it's got the 3 lines that... Oh. What's in it? Oil. Oops. Well. Got any cleaner in here? Oil. Like, come on. There's no cleaner. There's no... This is lame. Another ½ liter of gas. I'll take it. I drank the gas. No. Let me put it in. Jeez. Yeah, there's no cleaner in here, so I'll just keep with my pretty good ones for now. Unless there's something underneath the bed other than this coffin. Radiator. Me. Yeah, no, there's nothing else of use in this. I wish we could get this out of this table, though. But I can't grab this table. So this is just stuck here. I can only rotate it that way. Yeah, no. Well, time to go ahead and eat something before, getting on the way. On our way. There we go. Back to the drive. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Hold on. I'll be right back. You can keep listening to music, I guess.
The ignition.
Grab that paper before I forget, because I'm gonna forget. Is just a rough. I'm gonna go ahead and switch scenes here. Maybe a little loud. I could probably turn it down, or turn it off. I guess so that works too. There we go. But yeah. Anyway, this is upside down. It is just like a sketch right now, but I've got like I was saying, it definitely looks more old car style, right? Where it's got the two focus on me on the paper, thank you. But it's got the two parallel, not parallel, but like the two headlights on each side, and it's got the little under thing there, which is going to be the turn signal, like running lights. Also fog lights. Turn signal, running light, fog light type of deal. You know, that's the idea. No, the fog lights are in the bumper. What am I saying? But it's got, I've got like two different side drawings, because after I drew the first edition of it, basically, I decided the engine bay area and trunk area were too short. So this was the first drawing down here, right? Looks decent enough, I thought. And then I decided, you know what? I don't like that one. I think it's too short. We're gonna make it longer, and that's where we get this one. Move it this way. There we go. See? And that, yeah, I'm much happier with this one. Then that's a top view somewhat, you know, where it's got the split windshield there, where it comes out and does that type V type of thing. I think it looks pretty good. It definitely looks a lot older, But, you know, it is what it is. And it's daytime now. Perfect. Yeah, I'd love to, like, actually design that car and, like, well, I'm designing it, but I'd love to actually be able to build that into an actual car. I think it could wind up looking very good. brought into reality. But of course, that takes money and knowledge and time. And I'm short on 2 of those things. Knowledge and money. Because I could design it all day long, but if I don't know how to put it together... Dang, I'm having difficulties with just this one tire being smaller than the rest. I should have just gone ahead and changed it. Oh, I'm going backwards. So hitting that will not help me stop. Go forwards. Thank you. Oh, shoot. No. No. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Gosh, dang it. No. No. No! No! My God! Did we have one? We did have one. This puts us all the way back at the beginning, but hi, Phobos. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome in. What? But this puts us all the way back at the beginning where we started, and I'll have to drive all the way back and then find all that gas again. Ah. It's been 12 months now? Jeez. Thanks for the resub, but 12 months. Holy cow. It does not seem like it's been that long. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Gosh dang it. I'm just gonna have to load that one, and yeah, well, it'll be fine. Was there anything in this house? Not really. There was some food. Down. Thank you. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna drive, and then we're just gonna not stop at any of the 3 stops that we made along the way. Come on. That makes me so upset that we just lost it out of nothing because I forgot to put on brakes, and I realized I'm pointed downhill, so I got panicked and was starting to lose gas and went, oh no, I should hop out and close that. Didn't put on the parking brake at all. That was my dumb idea. We were stopped even. Oh well. It's whatever. We'll just drive and it'll be alright. Oh, my neck. So did you come in when I was talking about designing a vehicle, Phobos, or was that later? Because I'm kind of excited about it. I've just been telling everyone about it. You know. Oh my goodness. This sucks, man. Oh, there was another pistol in that house. Oh well, I don't need another pistol. And I mean, we were just stockpiling food, so we don't really need that. Yeah, we hit a bump in the road, and that sent us off, careening off the edge of the road, and then I panicked when we got stopped and turned around and started losing gas out in my tank. And yeah, it was just a series of unfortunate events that transpired to us restarting where we were at from the beginning of the stream. Oh well, it happens. What sucks is that as I was running down, it auto-saved, so I couldn't, like, reload from the last auto-save either, because it would have just been running away from me every time I reloaded from that save. Gosh dang. I need to figure out if like a resub counts towards sub goal. My neck. I don't know what's happened, but all of a sudden it's stiff and uncomfortable. Maybe it's just the way I'm sitting, so I'll sit up straighter. Heck yeah. But the car I'm designing definitely looks like an older car. And it definitely shows off what I like about cars. Which is, you know, old cars. It is what it is. I've kind of been messing with scale, right? So, I'm trying to figure out exactly what the lengths are based on the scale of 1 to 64 actually is the scale it's at. It's 1/64th scale. Is the drawing. It started out as 1/56th, but I realized that was not. I was going to make it a very small vehicle, basically. And yeah, I wanted it not to be just like a tiny compact car. It was still within like the average compact car range, but I'd rather it be like a mid-sized car. My apologies. Because there's one thing about compact cars that I don't particularly like is just how vulnerable they feel, you know? You look at a compact car and you're like, someone can take advantage of this thing. If I got into a wreck in this thing, it would be on its head and gone. You know? But yeah. I think most of my time in this game is spent not moving forward, but, you know, just stopping at buildings. So I could probably get back to where I was within the day. Maybe within 2 days. Back to where I was driving through. We've already passed the first house, or the first gas station. There's a second gas station up on our left here soon-ish. Ah, man. Aw, man, we lost our cowboy hat. Oh, well. Unfortunate, truly unfortunate, but not the end of the world, no. Oh, I'm starving. That's a rock. That's a tree. Bro, I just wanted to eat, and then you launch all my stuff out the... Come on. Bro, it launched my radio. Of all things, it just launched my radio. Come on, dude. And a headlight. Jeez. This is what happens when you're a distracted driver. You run into things. Whether that's trees, or people, or cars, whether they're parked or not. Why are you in there? Stop being in there. Attach. Gotta put all my stuff back on. Put my headlight back in, because it's falling out, apparently. And my radio. Which, that wheel lost its hubcap. I'm missing my rear door. Shoot! That was back at the house. No! I forgot that my rear door was back at the house. Back at that house way back there. Gosh dang it. Well, it looks like we're stopping at another building to get my rear door back. Or get a new rear door, rather. I'll have to paint it green just like the rest of everything, but I'll cross that road when I get there. Until then, I'm driving. I don't think I lost anything else. I think we should be fine. And apparently, somehow I didn't get hurt. Somehow I didn't get hurt. I just, you know, lost bits and pieces of my car. Get it all. Hey, there's the road change, and then right up there's the next spot to stop, so. I still need to make that poll in the Discord. I have a Discord link below, by the way, everyone. But I need to make a poll on how often ads play at what duration.
There's going to be blood.
Yeah, there is. It's gonna be your blood. 'Cause I'm too smart. Shoot, and everything changes. I forget about that. Oh, another shotgun. I've got another shotgun, you know? Just sitting in the passenger seat now, you know? It'll be fine. So there's no rear door here. Okay. Doesn't look like I've lost too many things out the back so far. Onwards! Americans who are having a good Memorial Day. Or not day, but day weekend. Memorial Day is Monday, I believe. Right? Those are just... which means I don't go into work Sunday night, which is great. So that we can remember all of our fallen veterans and the people who laid down their lives to give us the freedoms that we have today. Even for the people who seem to not like the freedoms that America provides. Yeah. It's still a good day to remember. Even if you don't like all the politics that happen. People still died so that you could have your opinion. And your opinion is valid, as always, you know, for everyone. Everyone's opinion is a valid opinion, but that's what they are, you know, opinions. Share your opinion, and if someone disagrees with you, respect that instead of, no, you have to understand and take my point of view. You know. Anyway, getting off that topic, that's a slippery slope if I've ever been on one, and luckily I had my cleats on, so I just went, yeah, we're gonna turn around and we're just gonna turn around and walk back up the hill. It'll be fine. Here comes the night. Another night in Nebraska. You know why I said Nebraska in my title? I thought it was kind of funny because Nebraska is mostly just cornfields and corn and bean fields specifically. And yeah, I've driven through it. Well, I wasn't driving, but I've gone through it on a road trip, and yeah, it was a lot of corn and beans. Not much going on in Nebraska unless you hit a town, and then it's mostly farming towns. So all the corn and beans. It's a very flat state. Of course, it's like right in the middle of the it's right in the middle of the Great Plains, so I would just drive, you know, we're just driving, trying to get back to where we left off. I'll probably stop back off at that garage again, simply because I need a rear door. Sure, it's a weight decrease, but it's not a necessary weight decrease. I need that door. I don't want things flying out of the back of my vehicle. Also, I'd love to have a vehicle in mint condition, you know? If only I could take care of my actual truck as easy as taking care of this vehicle in this game, you know? And I mean, in a sense I can, right? Because it's, in a sense I can, because it's like, this basically takes into account all the easy transmission fluid, piston rings. At least from my experience and, you know, the understanding of a couple different videos that I watched. So, I'm not a mechanic by any means. I dabble in trying to fix my truck, but I'm not an unauthorized mechanic to tell you the exact mile expectancy of any given engine part, you know. I can do a Google search. That's about it. Why am I only going 80? I was going faster along here. Wasn't I going faster? Or did the road change? I don't know if the road changed or not. If it's randomly generated, it wouldn't surprise me if the road changed, though. Maybe I'm just misremembering and thinking I was going a lot faster along here. Oh, shut up. Serpentine belts, timing chains, various different other parts. Some mechanical jargon here for you. You know. Piston rings, head gasket, valve cover gasket, rear main, forward main. Camshaft replacement. Which, for those of you that know, those are very fair. Those are some pretty important parts of your engine, but not exactly just random, you know, random knowledge that those things exist. Oil pan gasket. Alright. We'll stop up here and see if it's got a, Hold on, give me a second right here. And... Beep. Yes, stop. Oh, hold on. Did I lose anything out the back? Doesn't look like it, but it looks kind of like things were migrating. I don't like that. Will this fit? That's the question now. It looks about the right size and shape. I think it does roughly fit. I'm gonna try and that other one won't. This one won't. I could probably put it on, but it won't fit. Oil. All these jerry cans are oil and mixtures. It's got diesel in it. Empty. That's a mixture. Just need some gas, man. Two liters of gas right there. I think that door will work, by the way. I'll have to repaint it, but I've got to paint things anyway, you know. And, once I find some green, that's yellow. What's in this? Diesel, oil, bucket that has alcohol and water in it somehow, even though it's sideways. Another katana. Don't need another katana. It's empty. Empty. Basket. Yeah, I think that's about all we need in here. Poop on a string. Now we're on new terrain. It's all new. All new level. You know? My nose itches. Ah! Actually, all these hills, sorry, I got thinking about Nebraska, but all these hills remind me more of Wyoming than Nebraska. 'Cause that's where my family's road trips wound up taking us to most of the time, over to Wyoming, because I've got some grandparents that live over there. And most of my mother's family actually lives in Wyoming. But yeah, their hills were always like massive hills, and like, because it's the foothills of the Rockies. But, you know, just these massive rolling hills that most of the time were flat and devoid of most life, because Wyoming has a lot of cattle. And so most of the fields were, not fields so much, but like most of the hills were covered in grass so that they could graze their cattle on them. Cattle and bison. I think there's a, isn't there like an influencer who has a buffalo farm? Or bison farm, you know? Because technically it is bison. Buffalo are European. Bison are the American equivalent. It's like possum and opossum. There's another building over here. Yeah, these big, curvy, windy roads. It reminds me more of an area in the foothills of whatever mountain range, rather than whether that's in the Rockies or Wyoming or like the Appalachians mountains. Oh. Got anything cool for me? Like gas, maybe? There's something in it. No, there isn't anything in it. It's just asking me to drink emptiness. Paint. I see that. I see the paint. Hold on. Break, you darn thing. It hit me in the forehead. There we go. What was in it? Bats. Bats on strings. Oh. A headlight. What paint? What paint? What paint? Come on. Give me... Aw, it's blue. You know me. When there's no water to... You know. When there's no water in the well, you gotta fill it up with something, right? Pissing in the well. Do, 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 do. Alright, nothing much here. Let's get to driving. Well, there's a lot of no trees here. I wish we could, like, start driving through a forest, but I don't think that's in the cards for this game. Like, at all. There are several, like, several dead trees around. And several different biomes of, like, you could get grass growing. And, there's, like, the more desert and the arid plains, and then like a grasslands. I think that's the main three. Which, I mean, kind of makes this game more of a game of endurance rather than a game of, you know, I think they were intending it for it to be like a game of endurance rather than a game of, just a fun drive, you know? That's why it's called the long drive rather than a drive through the countryside, you know? I can always tell when I'm going downhill because I can see less of the road. If I was going uphill, I'd be able to see more of the road, but because I'm going downhill and my camera doesn't tilt with the car, which is kind of interesting, understandable, but an interesting choice. Yeah, I just lose sight of the road sometimes. It's fine. I'm glad there's no one else driving. You know? If there was literally anyone else along the road driving, I probably would have run into them. My brain just connected the dots between a couple videos that I've seen. I've seen some. One of my things that I like to watch on YouTube are like restoration videos of cars and such. Partially because, you know, I've got an old truck that I want to restore, but also just because I think cars are fascinating. But yeah, I was connecting the dots on what they were saying by double clutching. Because with a manual, specifically talking about like a manual transmission, they were talking about double clutching, and I just realized that they meant by that hitting the clutch, putting it in neutral, and hitting the clutch, putting it in neutral out of gear, and then hitting the clutch again to put it into gear. I just realized that. That's what they meant by double clutching. Pretty sure. We're driving along at the speed of right around 110 kilometers an hour. Oh, as soon as I said something, we started going slower. But it's par for the course. Now we're going 90. It's a big old hill here. Come on. There you go. There's a toll booth. I know it's not a toll booth. It's kind of like a toll booth, I guess, but not exactly. It's already been 2 hours. Jeez. But yeah, it kind of looks like a... kind of looks like a toll booth, doesn't it? Oh yeah. We don't have any flashlights. Never mind. Oh, hi, guy. He's so happy to see me, isn't he? He's just jumping with joy. Sorry, I'm going through. Sorry, I'm driving through. I don't need you. I don't need you in my life. Especially since you don't get a whole lot of good stuff from there. Maybe some water, and that's about it. And I've got water. Oh, jeez. I figured B for burp would, you know, at least let me see what I was doing, not take a dope, just drop a deuce in my pants. Don't even worry about it. Just driving down the road. Yep. Why are we going so slow? Doesn't seem all that steep. Maybe it is. I just can't tell. Man, I'm slowing way down, aren't I? Oh boy. I'm starving now, so that's nice. Here, I'll top this crest. Yeah. Crest this hill. And then, just as we were starting to speed up, slow down and stop so I can eat. I have no water, so that's nice. Well, no water in my system. I've got water in the trunk. Water. Drink it. I think that'll be fine. Close the rear. Hop in. And onwards we go. We continue our long drive through the fields of nothing but plant fiber. And then it'll probably turn into just like an arid place rather than a grasslands, and then it'll just die. You know, everything will die, and it'll be all sand. Maybe we're driving in Nevada rather than Nebraska. I don't know. I don't know what Nevada looks like on the edge of its these desert that's in America. In the U.S. anyway, United States of America, because there is a desert that's in America, both the U.S. and the just the continent of America, which you wouldn't normally think of as having a desert. But when you look at California, it's definitely more desert-like than, you know, than, say, Florida. I mean, it's a lot more desert-like than Florida, but... there's a lot of wetness in Florida. It's mostly swamps. I'm going way too fast. Slow down. Whoa! I'm glad I didn't just smack into that pole. That would have been unfortunate. I think my problem was that I started just trying to stop rather than like rolling and slowing down. I just tried to slam on the brakes and it just went no. No brakes for you. Let's try and stay on the road here, alright? Alright. I'll put the bullet in the furnace. yeah, right now I want to. Right now I need to figure out if I can get a place that's got more storage than this place because I mean ideally I'd buy a house, right? Because before I can, you know, restore my truck and doing so would mean, you know, putting it out of commission for a little while, probably. I'd need to get a second vehicle. Well, I don't have any place to put a second vehicle because I live in an apartment. So, I have to either like start renting a house or just buy a house. And honestly, buying a house sounds a lot better. But I'd have to get a loan or a mortgage or all of the above, and yeah, it wouldn't be great. Well, it's going to be hard to do that when I have no credit, is mostly what it is, you know. I mean, if some financial advisor, out of some weird happenstance, manages to find this timestamp, like, into the, you know, 2 hours and 10 minutes into the stream and watches it on YouTube or on my Twitch, either way, winds up going into the comments and says something, I'll probably listen. I don't expect that to happen at all. Like I said, by some weird happenstance. Oh, we're out of the grasslands and now back into the arid plains. Is it just me or is that jet trail getting longer and bigger? Maybe it's because that's where I'm supposed to get. Maybe that's not a jet trail, but rather a smoke cloud from my mom making dinner. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe that's like a beacon saying you're getting close. You know? Maybe. One can hope, right? One can dream. And honestly, it kind of looks like that, but not exactly, you know what I mean? It kind of looks like smoke, though, rather than like a jet trail. So maybe I could just go straight that direction and not have any issues. But then I'd probably hit a hill that I couldn't get up and, yeah, just not be able to do anything. And who knows, maybe it is just like a jet trail type of thing. I'm sure we'll figure it out if we ever get closer to it. We probably won't, but, you know. If we ever do. A building. I have found a building. Hello, people in the building. There's a lot of boxes in this building. Jesus, this is a warehouse? Sorry, geez, is this a warehouse? Sorry, my tongue was slipped a little bit and slurred my words together. Should probably pull forward a little bit. Huh. Just a little bit, no, though. Sorry, just stretching noises. Hey. Stop that. I have cookie. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Yes, I watched Sesame Street as a child. Whatever. I couldn't tell you who my favorite was. It's been so long. I haven't thought about it in so long. Like, look at all these boxes, man. There's so many boxes. And then we can get some water here. More boxes. Just 0.3 liters of gas, you know. Of course, we're gonna have to break open all the boxes. You know, just in case there's gas in them. And of course, that means we're gonna have to take all of them outside. Oh, this one's just, the doodads. I can't tell what this is. It's got some odd shapes to it. I think it's a genie lamp. Yep. Oh, that one might be empty, but nope, it had a parcel in it. Yo! 6 liters of gas? More than 6 liters of gas, even. Dang. We about got full gas. I think it is a jet trail type of deal. Okay. I'm not sure, though. Not sure. Hard to tell. Hard to say. Man, I'm glad those weren't what is this? Huh? What are you? Cactus bits. Like, that's what it looks like. Looks like it's just cactus bits. Another parcel. Gas oil mixture. What is this? It's a shovel. It's just a melee weapon. Alright. More cactus bits. That's ammo of some sort. What is that? What ammo is that? Pistol? Pistol? Pistol! Yo. I got pistol ammo. What am I saying? Pistol ammo. Jeez. Yes, pistol ammo. Me. Up. Let me go ahead and check and make sure that this is. It is. It's closed now. Check and make sure, see if it was closed, but it was open. That's what I meant. And I'll just slowly gain speed as I go down the hill. And probably put on the brakes a little bit as we get towards 120 kilometers an hour. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, I haven't said anything about this in an hour and a half nearly. I have a Discord, I have a YouTube. I kind of briefly talked about the YouTube. Check it out. I've also got a Twitch if you're watching on YouTube. But though I'm sure you already do that. Yeah. Check them out. I got links in both descriptions to the opposite things. And both descriptions will have the Discord, so feel free to check it out. I'm going to be opening up a poll today because if I don't do it today, I'll probably forget again. Opening up a poll to figure out what basically to redistribute the if people want the ads that I run on Twitch to be more redistributed from the 3 minutes of ads every hour starting at the half-hour mark, or if it's or to cut it down. I think I can do like 15 seconds worth of ads. And if I can do 15 seconds worth of ads, to get 3 minutes, I'd need, let's see, 15 seconds is a quarter of a minute. So 3 times 4 is 12. I'd need 12 ads running an hour. But at only 15 seconds of ad. You know. I don't know. I think it can go down to 15. I'm not certain. I'll have to relook at that. And there'll definitely be more. I'll give whatever options I can in the Discord. Or I could just do pre-roll ads on the entire stream, you know, which might not be a bad idea anyway. But I try to keep that off the table in case like someone has issues with the internet and has to reload the page and all that. Because for the longest time, I had terrible internet as well, so I understand the annoyingness of having to reload the page all over and over and over, just trying to get it to, you know, the audio to sync back up with the video. Or vice versa, you know. Well, actually, that's the same thing. Never mind. Vice versa is the same thing. Getting the audio to sync back up with the video, or the video to sync back up with the audio, is the same thing. Oh, there's a bus on the road. Hi, bus. How's it going? There's a bus at this bus stop. What else is at this bus stop? A bottle full of gas? How did I know? I'm like, a bottle full of gas, maybe? And it somehow didn't break from me. Dang, it went pretty far. Alcohol, diesel. Nah, we don't throw it. We just throw it straight away. We don't need to. I don't know how to get into these. It's got diesel in it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. Let me just squeeze my way through here, you know, as a good driver can. Heck yeah. But yeah, I need to figure out exactly what I can break it down into. Because I do plan on continuing to run the 3 minutes of ads. Because you needed 3 minutes of ads in an hour to get your 55% of the AdSense from the people that watch, you know, from Twitch. What Twitch would be making on ad revenue from, you know, just having your stream run ads. Instead of like the 25 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I think it's like 15 to 20% that you start out with, and then if you run 3 hours or 3 minutes of ads, 3 minutes of ads in an hour, you can get you can get 55%. So half the money, a little bit over half, goes to you when you get, you know, when you get that thing unlocked. And I thought that 3 minutes of ads every hour would be the better choice at the time. And I mean, all the people who were watching at the time also thought that. But it's like 3 minutes of ads all at once kind of sucks. You know? And they're unskippable, so like it almost feels like you'd have to resort to like an ad blocker. Of course, don't do that. I'm not telling you at all to do that, because Twitch would be upset with that. But I've heard that there's one that apparently will basically just make the ad transparent and muted, but keep the stream up, which is interesting. There's just a well out in the middle of nowhere. That's crazy. Man, whoever paved this road was drunk when they paved this road, I swear. Did you see all the zigzags in it? Just like, it's insane. Oh, another building. This one's a gas station. It's got a trailer and a guy standing right outside of it. Hey guy, hey guy, hey guy, hey guy, how's it going?
The others will kill you.
Yeah, no they won't. Sorry to disappoint you, but they're all dead. The others you speak of are all dead. I don't have an AK. Oh. Almost there's one around here somewhere. Which looks like there's not. Oh, yeah. Ow. And my gas tank was also open. That's nice. I need to stop doing that. Anyway, back onto the road. Because the tall grass has a bunch of rocks in it. Well, rocks that I can't see in it. Man, that sunset's beautiful. And just the way that everything got louder, it's like, it's almost like it's telling me this would be a good time to stop the movie. You know, just roll credits, movie's over, everyone's seen what they needed to see, and that was just, you know, that's just it, you know. They say he's still on the road to this day. No one knows where he's gone. No one knows where he was headed to. Bro, I freaked myself out the other night. I started talking about this, like no one knows where he's going, nowhere he knows where he is, that type of thing, and it reminded me of like urban legends, and then my brain went to not an urban legend, but like that type of thing. That yeah, I just freaked myself out the other night when I was driving to work, because there was this tree, right? There's a lot of corn and bean fields, and they're just getting planted, so they're all pretty much at this point in time they're all pretty flat. Nothing's in them. Well, I was driving, and there was just this tree out in the middle of the field that didn't exactly look like a tree, because it was just the silhouette, but its silhouette was really odd, because instead of like looking like a tree, like an oak tree or a pine tree, it had kind of like almost a pointed top, and then it was just like straight down on all other sides until it reached the end of the branches and into the trunk. And I thought, man, that's kind of eerie. I bet I could make an urban legend on that tree. So my brain was kind of already thinking that's kind of eerie, and then it made this urban legend just up on the spot. Mostly the end of it, right, where it's all urban legends are like, so if you see the such and such a sign, run, basically. My brain was already doing like, this is the end of this story, and like, so if you see a lone tree in the middle of the field, run. And then I went around the corner that I was getting ready to, I was slowing down and turning around this corner, and I look at my rearview mirror, and I swear on my honor as a streamer, it was closer. Like it had moved closer. And that freaked me out. I know. Oh. Aliens. I can't see nothing, and this is your fault, you dumb alien. Rude and uncalled for. Did it just zap something? That's... No, it was the pole. Never mind. Yeah, get out of here, you dumb alien. I'm driving. Yeah, I spooked myself the other night driving to work. But I know that's a tree that's fairly well lined up with that road that I was turning onto. And the last time I'd seen it, I was on the other side of a house, and so, you know, it was closer than I was expecting it to be, and I'm like, duh. Oh, my eyeballs, everything hurts, itches. I don't know why. This is fine. There's a man in that house. Hold on. Not that one. I want this one so I can turn off the ignition. Hello, man in the house. I have come to murder you. Is he still humming even though he's dead? Unless there's a man up on the roof. It's gotta be what it is, right? Man, why's it gotta be so dark?
I am so hungry. I'm so hungry.
Shut up. You're dead. You're not hungry, you're dead. I know he's definitely upstairs. Okay. Well, I'll go eat something real quick and what? They only go halfway down. That's crazy. I can get into and out of the back door now. I need a flashlight, man. Oh, flash.
Everyone is so sick. I'm sick.
Paint. I swear this guy's insane. What is this? An engine? I think it's an engine. Paint. Looks like it's yellow paint. Now, the light's coming through a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look like there's a whole lot here. Other than a weird disembodied ghost of a man. You know? So I'll just, keep on moving down the road. May as well, you know? Just ignore the man in the... Ignore the men in the strange house. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, it's almost been 3 hours already. That's insane. We're just driving. Just moving along. With our katana in hand, you know. We've got better weapons, but I just like the katana in my hand. It makes me feel special. I guess. I saw recently that there was another game kind of like this that came out. But it looks like it was geared more specifically towards multiplayer. Which, I mean, sounds kind of interesting, but I don't have another player. That's why I'm driving alone on the highway. Killing cannibals and trying to get home for Christmas dinner. You know, you gotta leave a year in advance with how far away that I am from my mom's pumpkin pie. Oh, I didn't think I was that close, but I clipped it. What did I lose? Hubcap. Just a hubcap? 2 hubcaps, actually. Alright, well. Looks like I'm getting out and look for them, but I didn't think I was that close. I didn't think I was close enough to clip it, but apparently I was. Oh, and my radiator. That wouldn't have been great. There's one of my hubcaps. Yeet. Didn't go very far, did it? Have I been missing a hubcap then? See a second hubcap. No, if I was missing that hubcap, that wheel probably would have flown off. So my second hubcap is somewhere around here. Unless it just decided, yeah, I'm gonna fly away. I've had a car decide that on me once. Just decided, I'm done. Whee! Up into the stratosphere. To be fair, I did kind of walk a decent distance away from it, so that was... I see. Where I was at probably would have barely clipped the bottom of that pole, but because it was angled in, yeah. I win. So there, I have shown that cactus who's boss, and that is all that matters. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna have to stop for some stuff on the way back, because I think I've lost a bunch of stuff just disappearing off into the ether. You know, as it does when you crash, that just disappears. You don't even get to see where it goes. It's just gone, you know?
Oh well.
Yeah, we'll hopefully find another hubcap next time we stop. You know, the last time I played this, I think I was listening to this song as well. Or not this song, but another song. And, another song on this radio, anyway. Oh, I've got a piece of cactus on my hood now. On my car. Where did my glove box lid go? It's just gone. Huh. I guess that's another thing that I've lost and I didn't even notice. It's just the glove box lid is gone. Okay. I didn't need to see out the passenger side of my windshield anyway. I could see the road. Not like anyone's gonna come up and sideswipe me from the right. I mean, there's no other cars. I'll probably clean the cactus off here in a bit. Looks like there's another building up here where we can maybe snag a hubcap in my glove box lid. As long as we don't crash before then. Again. Is that off in the wilderness? I think that's off in the wilderness, isn't it? No, it looks like the road comes back around up to it. Okay, it's after this curve. We'll just go ahead and keep it going on the road, you know. Like a good law-abiding citizen. About smacked another one. Do. Well, howdy there, folks. I've come to steal all your hubcaps and loot your cabin. And you can't stop me, because you're probably dead. Or you're going to be, anyway. Am I unhinged? I might be. I'm not sure. Break. It's a bar stool. Come on, a bar stool. Take some gas. But a bar stool, really? And there's a bug. A VW bug. Well, it's probably not VW for, you know, legal reasons, but it's definitely a buggy. Open sesame. And a refrigerator. Do 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 do. What are those? They're just rocks. Bro, I just got rocks. Rocks in a box. Sausage in the freezer. I need to... Sausage. Yes, I know you're running pretty, but I just need to, like, turn you off for a moment. Thanks. Fill my belly with good water. Oh. And now I have to piss. I guess I'll piss in the outhouse. Why not? We're just, Sorry, I'm a shy peer. Can you turn around? Just turn around. There you go. Yo. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay. You can, oh? My sword. You can turn back around and continue guarding your outhouse. Yep. You have a good one now, ma'am. Yeah. What else are you supposed to say to him? Closest thing to human touch I've felt in the last 5 years driving down the road. Yeah, I'll probably got 10 minutes. 10 minutes left of my stream. That's the plan, anyway. Got 3 hours, and then 3 hours of stream is what I usually do. You know, and that's normally 9 o'clock. But tomorrow, I've got things going on at 9 o'clock. So I'm thinking 3. I'm thinking 3 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Or about 3 hours from now, tomorrow. Just about. You know. Not exactly. It'll be 3 hours and 10 minutes. 12 minutes, 11 minutes now. Man, I'm glad I got a good radiator, because I could see the heat lines all the way up to my face. It was a hot area. I like the distortion lines from heat, you know? For a moment moment, I thought that watchtower was on the road. It's not. It's right next to it. There's not a whole lot of things at that you can find. Occasionally a weapon. Okay, most of the time it's just oil. I mean, right now, I don't really need oil. I just need gas. And we're going pretty decent. We've got full gas, and I'd like to get some green paint, though. Some, like, this forest green paint. I'd love to get some green paint so that we can just, you know, make everything match instead of this lime green that's right next to me at the door. Oh, well. We driving. Yeah, I was trying to find a hubcap. I mean, as long as I drive safely, it won't matter if I have a hubcap or not, but if I don't drive safely and wind up crashing into something, again, I will need a hubcap, or that wheel will come off. Because apparently the hubcap is the only thing, is a bond stronger than glue for the wheel. You know. Kind of odd. Looks like we got into the building up here, though. So maybe we can find a hubcap there. I about ran into that rock and didn't even notice. Mm-hmm. 285 kilometers. I think I've traveled nearly 100 kilometers in this stream. I think we were at 181 when starting or something like that. Ah, a sled. Ooh, it's one of these buildings, so yes, I can find a hubcap probably. Oil. This one's barren. This one's got like nothing in it. Any hubcaps? Alcohol. Nothing in that. Any hubcaps? No hubcaps. Empty. Alcohol. Diesel. Huh. Not a single hubcap. Let me turn on the lights to make sure. That dust cloud getting closer. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, a V8. Probably 8. Might be 6. Maybe. No, it's probably a V8. What are you? Empty, right. Couple V8s, actually. I'd get more torque out of them, but I don't know if I want them. I think we're good to go. There were no hubcaps to be found. I didn't check around the building, but I don't care around the building. I don't need anything else. So we're just gonna go. Probably the next time that we come up to a structure will be the last time that I stop for this stream, and then we'll go ahead and end stream. But you know, appreciate the people who are here right now, the people who've been watching, and all that, you know, as always. Yeah, until then, feel free to stick around. Because that could be anywhere between the next 2 minutes to the next 20. When we come up on a structure that I actually want to stop at. You know. Sometimes it just be like that. We're going so slow because we're going slightly uphill. So we're only going 80 kilometers an hour. If we were going 80 miles an hour, that's completely different. I've just got the infinite cigarette because it's been smoking like this whole time, even though it's just the butt of the cigarette at this point. You know? A rock, okay. An extra shiny rock. For a moment, I thought there was like a dirty old hut or something behind a rock, but no, it was just a big rock that was extra shiny. Big old rock right in the middle of the road. You know, going 70 kilometers an hour ain't bad. I think it's probably right around 55 mile an hour, something like that. Which is pretty much the speed that I'm used to driving around here. You know, it happens. Oh, the moon's rising behind me. I can see it reflecting in my dash. Oh. Snap, crackle, pop. My neck. Every time that I pop my neck, like, I get a cool rush up the back of my head. I'm sure there's something that's indicative of some medical problem, but it'll be fine. I'm sure if anybody sees this, the internet will let me know. That's actually like a sign of instant death. Every time you do that, you're crushing a nerve and severing your spinal column. You probably should not be doing that. Or some outlandish thing like that. But no, I'm sure it's fine. And maybe it's just because I'm like sitting in it up. So you've chosen death. Probably not death, but you know, welcome back, by the way. It's been a long time since you've been in my chat. Actually chatting, you know. Even if you've been lurking. It's been a long time since you've actually chatted. Welcome back to the chat. I've at least chosen to disregard the signs for the moment. Whether that means I've chosen death or not is yet to be seen. Man. Hills, am I right? I probably could have and should have replaced my engine with one of those V8s and had more torque to get up this hill. But like, this will be fine. It's like you all the time. Fair enough. Just like, for now, I'm just gonna disregard the signs of medical issues and just, you know, we'll just forget about it. I can live my life and it'll be fine. If it turns out to be death, I will cross that bridge when I come to it. you know? Just like, if it's death, fine. I will cross the road when I get there and say hello to the ferryman, I guess. Keep a penny in my pocket just in case, so I can go back and forth between, oh god, I'm gonna die, and this is fine. That's understandable. I mean, I guess I'm more like an old farmer than a modern, like, modern guy my age, where it's like, I probably won't go to the doctor unless I absolutely have to, you know? I just, If I think I'm gonna die, I'll go to the doctor. Until then, I could just take an ibuprofen and get over it, you know? I think that's just most people. I don't know, a lot of, that might be most men, but a lot of, like, that stuff expensive, yeah. I mean, even if you have insurance, there's only a certain amount of deductible, right? Or there is a certain amount of deductible. Or whatever. That might just be Americans in general, then. Bro, I could just hop out the window while it's going. Oop, yeah. That might just be Americans in general, honestly. Because I hear in Korea, they have, like, insanely fast and, like, fairly cheap, like, doctors that you could just go to. Just, like, on the side of the road, you know. The only reason I know this is because I watched Markiplier talking about his experience at a Korean hospital. when he had some issues when one of his relatives died, unfortunately. But that's where I heard it from, so. There's at least a shred of credibility there. Oh boy. Gotta love the slow crawls. You know. Like I said, we could have reached the next destination in 2 minutes or 20 minutes, depending on if I wanted to stop there. And apparently depending on how hilly the terrain is. I mean, that's a decently steep incline, you know? Just looking at the horizon and just the angle I'm going at right now, you know. I'm sure there are better vehicles for doing hill climbing than what I've got, but I like this. This is nice. I do need to repaint some stuff, but I can't find the right paint. I need some of the forest green paint, and then I can repaint these two doors and the rear door, and oh, that was, hold on. We're just gonna stop and figure out where that went. There it is. Oh yeah. I don't know why we're French, but Yup. This is amazing. And now my sword is over there. Oh. What happened? I'm inside of my own head. I hit C and now I'm inside of my own head. What? Huh? Okay. Bazinga. Sorry, that was more amusing to me than I thought it would be. Oh, right. If you hit C. Oh, yeah. This is a true man's game now. I can see where I'm going, and I'm driving. It's insane, you know? Sorry, I just got the mental image of this guy. Like, I just got the mental image when I'm looking like this. He's like, charge for glory and a red dawn. Anyway, we're gonna just zoom back in here. Maybe we'll get. Well, we're going faster now, so we'll probably get to one. But maybe we'll get to one before it, you know, gets too far. Hopefully. Bazing. I'm gonna crash. Nice drift, dude. Sick drift. I'm fine. I didn't lose a tire, I didn't lose anything, we're all good. Where a heckin'? Just a nether portal? What? Huh? It's just a nether portal, just like... This is what it looks like. I'm sure it's just like, oh, it's just a stone arch. Bro, it looks like a ruined nether portal. And maybe my brain's just Minecrafted, but whatever. I mean, to be fair, that was like the thing that I started off streaming with. Just like, that was what I was constantly doing. And that's what's constantly pumping out right now on my YouTube. Feel free to check out the link below if you want to see all my old VODs. But I think the next one that's coming out is gonna be it's gonna be a bummer, because I think it's the last one in one of my longest running worlds before I died. You'll have to go check it out to figure out how I died. I'm just gonna... Whoa! I've rolled my vehicle. Another one. There's another one over there. Uh-oh. Whee! We got... Oh, man. We lost all of our food out the car. Bunch of half-eaten cookies and my slab of cured meat that looks like bacon. Like, doesn't that look like bacon? It looks like bacon. Like cured bacon or something. Oh, well that was, that can stay out of the car. Just a literal piece of feces. There. Why do I have, like... Why do I have 4 half-eaten cookies? Why 4 half-eaten cookies? Ah, a Vive makes you fall asleep. That's good. I'm just gonna eat all the cookies. No, stop running away from me, cookie. And a piece of sausage. Oh, that would have been bad. I about lost my rusty pistol. My trusty rusty pistol. Did we lose anything along the way other than our sanity? Does not appear so. Let me go ahead and check my, coolant's good. Oil's alright. No! Gosh dang it. My shotgun's trying to poke out here. There we go. Oh, hey, look at that. The next, Bro, the next... Okay, I thought it was a dumpster. I literally thought this was a dumpster for a moment. But no, it's just the... weirdest little... Do we call this the next structure? I don't know. I don't know if we call this the next structure. Whee! Eat it. Eat what? The bus? The next structure? I can't eat the bus. There's no bus eating. Only if I can eat it backwards. I can only eat a bus backwards, you know? Because then it's a sub. Sorry, that one earned a cackle from me. We're not counting this one, I'm going. You drive a hard bargain, but okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. I think I can see the next, I can see the next structure from here, yeah. It's not that tower. That tower is different. It's along the road here somewhere. That's the thing about this, right? Is that it's like occasionally there'll be like 5 structures pretty close in a row, and then there'll just be a gap of like 300 kilometers. But it happens. We got the handsomest man in the world just in the corner of our screen there. You know. Deathly pale and, well, he got a red hat and shiny sunglasses on, so. Oh, I guess that tower kind of is the next structure, isn't it? That's the next closest structure. Oh. These bumpy roads. These darn bumpy roads. I'm gonna crash. It'll be fine, I guess. A checkpoint with another bus. Oh, this is one of the flexible ones, even. What are you? A gas tank? It's full of diesel. I can't use diesel. I need gas. That's one of the double bus. Double bus. Bus the long way. Brush. Gas. A flashlight. Heck yeah. Cleaner. Oh, yeah, I still need to find a, it's pink. I don't need no pink paint. I need the forest green. What am I doing? Like I'm spamming jump? But like, apparently just... Uh-huh. Anyway. Man, I always wanted an open balcony. Ah. We'll just, you know, do our business off the side, you know, just, yeah, I'll check out this and then we'll go ahead and end stream. 'Cause I said so, and it has been more than 3 hours. Appreciate everyone sticking around, though. Ah! Okay. This is fine. Up we go. Yellow. I don't need yellow. I'm gonna grab these baskets, though, because the basket can be super handy. You can attach them to the outside of your car. Dang, that went far. That went too far. My bun's all the way over there. What do you mean? There ain't no cloud in the sky. Oh. That's fine, I was wanting to come down here anyway. Gas. Gas in the oil container. Gas in the oil container. Yeet! We got some cleaner. Just in case. And then you can actually take and put things inside these baskets, and they stop having physics. And you can just attach this basket, say like right here. Turn off. Oh no, we do want that collision on. Let's see. Or maybe we want it like right on the corner here. Like right there. Attach. And then we find some spotlights somewhere, sometime, at some point. And, now we got 3 bottles of cleaner. Yeah, we'll get a couple spotlights at some point. Where'd that flashlight go? I can't see nothing. There it is. But then we'll get some spotlights at some point, and we'll just put them in there, and we'll have them on at all times, and it'll be great. Yep. Wait, we can have underglow? That's crazy. I just need to get a bunch of just to get a bunch of flashlights and we can have underglow. That's crazy. Open sesame. Give me that flashlight again. Face up so I can see where it is. We want to go 1 tab. We'll put the BB gun in the car for now, and we'll just equip that. And with that, we're still missing a hubcap. Can we steal a hubcap from the bus? Is there a bus cap? Hubcap, bus cap. Bubs cap. Hubs cap, bubs cap. Does not appear to be a bubs cap. Dang. How about anything poking around back here? Rock. I hate that these just have like a giant dark spot right in the middle of them, which they're like an old flashlight, so it makes sense, but like still. It's annoying, to say the least. Well, I guess that's our adventure for tonight. We traveled a decent bit. I think we've traveled like 120 kilometers or something like that. So I think we started at 181 or something like that, and now we're at 303. So, let me just go ahead and get this. Let me look closer at it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yep. Anyway, we'll just put that in the car, and yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. So thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been an amazing stream. Here, I'm gonna get closer to this car a little bit, so we got more music. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been an amazing stream. I already said that. Thank you to those who were watching during the beginning and middle. Thank you to those who stuck around the whole way through. Appreciate it. I certainly do. You know what to do now. Links are down below. Check them out. Discord, YouTube, vice versa. If you're watching on the YouTube, it's the Discord and Twitch. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Turn on notifications, both platforms. Follow the Twitch if you want to catch them live. Yeah, I'll have a poll open in the Discord here soon on our ad take, yeah, all that, whatever, ads running on the Twitch. I'll have a Discord, or I'll have a poll open in the Discord pretty soon about that. With all that being said, thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been another amazing stream, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.